Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope we're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone, and welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. And let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Let's see what message comes through. I see this unexpected event that's going to take place, and this unexpected event, it will be a shocking event. Whatever this is, this shock is good. I see here happiness, celebration, a new beginning. I see here for Divine Feminine. This shocking event, something new that's taking place, it's going to be a celebration. It's going to make you very happy, whoever this Divine Feminine is. There is something about expression of love that will come in. It's not going to come in like the first initial contact. It won't be like I love you kind of thing. It's more of like something happens, and then it is expressed. I see here there's something that starts with the communication, communication to just to keep things going. So this is a Divine Masculine. Wow, this reading, there's so many things here. Okay, so okay, I'll start again. So with this Divine Masculine, when they reintroduce themselves into your life, I see here it's going to start with communication. It's not going to be an expression of love. It's just to get things moving again, to start the communication. This may be a Divine Masculine who stopped talking to you. You haven't been in communication a long time, or I feel some cases, if you are in communication, very minimum, like this masculine hardly even talks, or forget about expressing their love. It's just like straight to the point, maybe just like um, this is happening at this time or something like that. It's just like facts, like not really a conversation, like a emotional conversation. So I see this masculine will put their pride aside. They have clear direction of what they want, who they want, and where they're going, where they're heading towards. I see here a wish fulfillment, happiness, wish fulfillment, happiness, travel, engagement, marriage, relationship, abundance, happiness, a decision made to break a relationship, a communication with somebody else. I see a breakup between masculine and a karmic person, and divine masculine returning to divine feminine here. There is marriage here. I see marriage, engagement, celebration again. I see new beginning. This is a celebration reading, so much celebration here. I see here we have the wedding bands. See the two wedding bands. There is marriage here, proposal, new beginning, a very fresh new beginning. You're gonna feel like your masculine is somebody who is like the way you always imagine your partner to be. It's like who you feel like, who is this person? They look like masculine, their face is the same, but you will feel like they are totally different, and they are they are somebody who have stepped into their authentic self, somebody who is what they were meant to be, like the best version of themselves, like things that they have learned or grabbed onto, or habits that they got into, stuff that they have accumulated and attached to over time, over the years of their life. That stuff has been purged out, that stuff has been released. This is a renewal. This masculine has given themselves a second chance at life to live the best life, and this divine masculine is coming in with strength. This is somebody who's coming in as a king. They've put their crown on, they've been honored by the divine, and they are coming in for their divine feminine, the queen. This is a divine feminine who's done the work. They are in that energy of happiness, abundance, love, abundance in all aspects of their life, this pure balance, right? This is not a divine feminine who is kind of like one day, oh, I don't like my masculine. The next day, oh, I miss my divine masculine. It's not that. This is somebody who has focus, clarity. This is somebody who has done the work. They've grown a lot. And if you're not there, that's okay. You know, each person has their own journey, right? But your aim, your goal is to get to where you need to be and who you're meant to be. You are meant to be at your highest potential as a divine feminine, not because you want reunion, but because you want that divine connection, that instant divine connection to the divine that shows that you've done the work, that you have done what you needed to do on your spiritual path, on your spiritual journey. So the instant connection, meaning that it's kind of like a phone call, right? So, say if the phone call is between you and the divine, you don't want that line to be shaky. You don't want there to be static. You want to have clear communication with the divine, and that comes with doing the work. That comes with releasing, purging. You don't want anything to block the communication. You don't want anything to block or become a hindrance in your spiritual journey, right? So, how do you do this? There's different ways of doing this. I'll mention one. So one of the things is you know, consciously know that there's something in your life, right? Whether it be a habit, a thing that you do, that you know it is not meant for you. Okay. So some of you might be like, I have everything going on. I'm good. I'm healthy. Everything's fine. There might be one thing. Think about at least one thing. We're not all perfect here. We're human, right? There's one thing that needs to be released, right? At least one. At least one thing. I'm not saying that there's only one thing. It's not that simple, but it is your duty, right? It is your responsibility to find out, to do the inner work and find out, go deep within and see what's in you that needs to be cleared out or needs to be changed or needs to be let go of. Like, say if you were somebody who, like, for example, I'll give myself as an example, okay? For those who have been following me on my channel for quite some time, you know I have a sweet tooth. I love cakes. I love ice cream. I love desserts. That is something that I love. I really enjoy, right? But I knew that too much of something that is good, that tastes real good, is not a good thing, right? So you may have noticed I stopped talking about desserts and things like that. So for me now, that's like a treat, right? It's not something that I eat on a daily basis. Like, I don't go to sleep like every night having a bowl of ice cream. I don't do that anymore. So, yeah, so it's now a treat, right? That's something that I had to admit to myself. Like, okay, that's something that I have to, because you're not only taking care of your physical body, it's your spiritual body, emotional body. You have to look at everything. Everything needs to be in balance, and then you will feel different. You will, trust me, you will feel different. You will feel free. It's this I would say it's soul freedom. Like, it's something that you feel like you're no longer carrying things that you have accumulated in your life, like habits that you have taken, or even thought patterns. It could be even thought patterns or beliefs, things like that. You have to be more open to change for the better, to grow. To It's not that there's nothing wrong with some of the things that you may have carried. It's just that that was part of your spiritual journey, right? It's part of your learning process. Like, it's kind of like you don't know what you want in a partner realize what you don't until you realize what you do want, right? Or you don't realize what you do want in a partner. Maybe I said it the other way around. You don't know what you want in a partner until you realize what you don't want, right? So you want the good things, and in order to have the good things, you have to release the not so good things. So that's what I see here. There is so that's just part of it, okay? There's a lot more, but I'll continue with the reading. Um So with divine feminine, I see here that there is a lot of good things coming in. Divine masculine is really inspired to make a change, and they have clearer direction. They know what they want. I do see a little bit of a hindrance here, a block, and that has to do with either distance or divine masculine coming towards you. Maybe you two live at a physical distance, or there's something in the way of divine masculine communicating with you that has to do with something that happened in the past. I see here something that happened in the past, or something that this divine masculine didn't realize or know about, that is preventing them from coming towards you, like in that communication. So there's that block, but I don't see it as a permanent thing. This is like a temporary thing. It's just like something minor. It's like a temporary delay. Let's just say that. That's the only thing I see here. But it has to do with most cases. It has to do with travel. I see here long distance. But this masculine already knows, like, okay, so what if my flight is canceled? I'll take the next flight to Divine Feminine. So what if I lose my luggage? I'm just coming with just the clothes on my back. Like I don't see this Divine Masculine um putting any like hold or delay. It's just that I see here something having to do with, it's supposed to happen. Like this delay is supposed to happen because it gives this Divine Masculine that what I'm hearing is something about a little bit fear is good, but it's not fear. It's not fear like they're scared. It's like a little bit of fear, like to get them moving a little bit. It's like it motivates them more. It's fear to ignite that flame, ignite the love, that the desire, that longing. It's like, I really want to see my divine feminine now. I really want to see this stupid flight got canceled, but I really want to see my divine feminine. It's like that urge, like that's what I see here. So it's a it's a fear, but it's like a little bit. It's just like a little, like incy wincy bit, just to get this masculine's like. It feels like adrenaline going. It's like to wake this masculine up a bit because they've been sitting so long, on the couch potato, when it comes to this reunion. So it's just to get this masculine going, like, remember who you are. Remember that you are a king, right? King has spoken and now you're moving forward. It's like palace guards, open the doors, open the gates. I'm welcoming my queen. Sound the trumpets. Dun dun. This masculine, there was a lot of delays because they were emotionally stuck. This masculine could have been somebody who was not like that serious about relationships in the beginning. I see her not really in that commitment kind of energy. Um, but that's the past. For this masculine, whoever this resonates for, this is a divine feminine who's done the work. You are a queen. You are the queen. Like the crown is on your head. You're sitting there right now watching this with the crown on your head. You have been crowned by the divine. Like you've done your work, and your masculine's coming in. And this is a divine feminine who doesn't expect it because you are somebody who continued to move forward. And even if it meant that you were not worried about the result, you didn't really think about the result of the relationship, of the connection, the union. It's like you have grown so much that you just kept going on your journey. And it's like masculine's at the back of your mind. I mean, masculine is still in your heart, but they are not the priority. Like you have put yourself as priority, and your masculine has done the same for themselves as well. Like you two are marrying each other. This is a king who's coming in for the queen. They know that you are ready and they are ready as well. Intuitively, they know. This is when this masculine stepped into the king, their intuition is heightened and maybe even more heightened than yours. This is a masculine who may be even more intuitive than their divine feminine. Like, they may be getting visions, they may be getting a lot of downloads. This is a masculine who's like, that's why they're like, I don't care if my flight is canceled, I'm still, getting on that plane, the next flight, I'm there. If I lose my luggage, I don't care. I'm just coming. And I see here, when they come, they will come prepared with gifts. This is a masculine who is thinking about how to express their love to you. They will just do it. They will just say it. Um, but it will be well planned. I feel like, in a good way. Like, this plan is like, I want it to be perfect. I want this to be memorable for my divine feminine. They deserve this kind of proposal. They deserve this type of reunion after all that has happened. It's like they want to make up for all the time wasted. They want to make up for all the time that was lost. And I feel like it's not just going to be for this one moment. It's like, you guys have the rest of your lives for this divine masculine to make it up to you. Let's just say that. Like, they will really make it up to you. They will. I feel like they don't want you to remember the past. That, like, once you two come into union, they will make you so happy that you will not even remember the past. It will feel like a distant, like as if it was a dream, like it didn't even happen. Like, it won't even feel real what happened in the past, even if it took 5-10 years. Once you two come into reunion, it's like it will be instant connection, because you have grown so much, you have transformed so much. The divine has crowned you two. The divine is bringing your reunion. This is what you call divine timing. This is divinely orchestrated. This is something that the divine is bringing together. And divine feminine, when you two have union, like, you will feel as if whatever happened in the past, it won't even feel real. It will feel like as if that's a memory from somebody else's, life. If it will feel like as if it wasn't you, it will feel like as if it wasn't them, because you have transformed a lot. And when you look back at the past, you will probably even question yourself, like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see that? Like, that kind of feeling you will have. But you accept it. You're like, okay, well, I was growing, I was still learning, and so was masculine, right? Like, there's that maturity there, and there's that spiritual growth there. And when you come into that alignment and come into that um, full understanding and knowing who you are, like your authentic self, like the soul self, it's like, oh, those things have to do with things that I've learned, or things that we have experienced in this life. But now I'm coming from a soul perspective. It's like you will see things differently. It's like those things that used to seem so big to you, it will feel like so minor now. It's like, oh, remember that one time we had that argument, and it was like the worst argument ever, and now it's like that argument looks like, wow, we were like somebody else that time. We were different. Like, that argument, yes, there may have been like somebody was right, somebody was wrong. Yes, there were valid points there. It was a valid argument, but it will not matter. Like, it won't matter, because there's more important things in life that matter than that argument, you see? So it's like you will see things differently. As the divine feminine queen, your perspective, your energy, everything feels different. You will feel different. You will feel lighter. Trust me. Trust me. And if you don't, you will get there. Just keep focused. Stay connected. Do what you need to do for yourself, for your spiritual growth, for your journey, right? And same with your masculine, right? You two are connected. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Energetically, you're connected. Masculine will be doing the same as well. They continue to do the same. And if they're taking time, that's okay. They're a turtle. They usually take time, right? They are the ones that I had one reading on my channel. I can't remember the title, but if I do, I'll mention it in I'll mention it later. But yeah, that's a really important reading because sometimes the energy of like the dynamic of the energy, like masculine and divine feminine, sometimes the roles could be switched. And there was one reading I did that specifically talked about that. If I find it on my channel, if you know which reading I'm talking about, that would be great. But it was a very unique reading, and yeah, it talks about the spiritual side of it, the soul side of it. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye.